Hey, now.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey,
Rocky. Rob, good to meet you, man. So, Randy, tell us about the Grenbrier Animal Control Facility.
We've been in existence since 2000. I've been here
14 years.
That's dedication.
That's great. So what causes you every morning to get up and do this?
Possibility of saving lives.
It's that simple, huh?
Yeah, saving lives, man. That's what it's all about.
I like that.
As the animal control officer for the city of Grenbrier, I do pretty much everything to do with animals. From wildlife to dogs, cats. I bring them in, clean them up, feed, water, until they get to forever home.
Who are these little ones?
This is Briar.
Okay.
This is Tater Tot.
Briar, Tater Tot, hi. So what's their story? Where'd they come from?
Briar was a matted, dirty mess. I picked her up, I took her to my groomers, and we got her cleaned up. She looks great now.
What about Tater Tot?
I received a call from a elderly lady, and had found her, and they took her in, but they found out they were unable to take care of her. Her and Briar are pretty close now. I'm hoping maybe for both of them to go to the same home.
Can you give us a tour around here and let us see what you got going on?
Sure, come on.
Let's do that.
Let's go. Check it
Come
out.
on, Briar.
So meeting Randy is really wonderful because I was really wondering how one man does it all. And in meeting him, you start to really find this story of here's a guy that's been doing it for almost 14 years, has a really great personality and a really great passion for all of the animals that come through here. So what's this area right here? The dogs out during the day and then at night, or they're out here partying?
That's what we do. That's,
Okay.
Get them out in the mornings, get them some fresh air.
Doesn't seem like this offers a whole lot of protection from the elements.
Right.
This place is going to take a lot of work, but that doesn't matter because that's what we're here for. So this is it.
This is our shelter.
Okay. So what's working for you in this space, and most importantly, what's not?
Heating and air would be a good thing.
When you say that, what exactly do you mean?
You know, when it's hot, you're out here and sweat pouring off of you, and you know you're trying to get the fans going and get it. You know,
Because that's your cooling system over there.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd imagine with these vaulted ceilings, all your heat goes up in the wintertime, so you be kind of cold there.
That's what we heat with. You know, the heater right there.
The inside of this place is really bare. I mean, no frills and no thrills.
How do people hear about you?
Through rescues, I usually will send them pictures, a little biography about the animal, and then they post it out.
So a lot of word of mouth.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of rescues locally in the Nashville area, and they have contacts, and then we go up north with a lot of them, more so than probably local.
So really, it's spreading the word, letting people know that there are some really great dogs here.
Right. Yeah, I believe that Rocky and Rob are going to be able to help me out and make a big difference here.
Now that we've had the tour, it's time to hit the tailgate and come up with a plan. Well, Rocky?
He's doing an amazing job for everything he's doing on his own as far as the business plan goes, and he's done a really great job of putting himself out there and working with other rescue groups. So why don't we give him content and really help him generate the tools he needs so he can go with better packages to get those dogs adopted out?
That makes a lot of sense. I like that plan.
Yeah, I'm going to make the commitment that we can find a family for both of the dogs.
That's pretty ambitious, man.
But they bonded, and we have to do it with it. What about your son?
Well, this is one of those projects where this is really function over form.
Okay.
With regard to the outside, I think that we need to give these dogs a more permanent sense of shelter.
Okay.
The inside shelter is a great space, big barn building, but with that vaulted ceiling, we're losing all of that heat. We probably need to deal with these walls, and most importantly, deal with his heating and his cooling situation.
That's a big project. I mean,
It's a huge project.
you know what? Why don't I call our sponsor, PetSmart Charities, and see if they can lend a hand? I think they'd really be interested in helping us out.
If you can get them to pull the trigger and dedicate some more money, then I can get the manpower side of this equation figured out.
Okay.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
I think we got some marching orders. Let's get it done.
Our plan to help Grenbrier Animal Control Facility is to insulate the inside of the pole barn, give the outdoor kennel shelter, create videos of the animals, and find a home for Briar and Tater Tot.
Coming up.
And Rob and I are here to lend our expertise.
The inside, I'm confident I can knock out. But the outside, too, whew, that's going to take extra manpower and money. I hope Rocky can pull it off, because if he can, then we're going to give Randy everything he needs.
Rob, Bob, how you looking in here?
Hey, man. Yeah, we're getting the framing up so we can get the drywall hung and bring the ceiling down.
Yeah.
But, man, I see what Randy's been dealing with all these years. It is hot in here.
So, I have some news that might make you feel a little better.
What's that?
Kathy Bissell is going to come in and she's going to help with that outdoor kennel area.
You're playing with me.
No.
Oh.
Seriously, isn't that great?
Yeah, man. We're going to be able to do the inside and the outside. Randy is going to flip his lid.
I really want to work with Randy on developing content so we can get adoptions increased right here in his community.
And my first step is to create videos of the animals. And who better to start with than Briar and Tater Tot?
This here is Tater Tot. Tater Tot loves treats and is really good at sitting. And Tater Tot is about 2 years old and just needs a really loving home. And Tater Tot here is best buddies with Briar. And watch Briar's trick that we've been working on. Briar, up, up. Oh, good dog. And so this little duo right here needs a loving home. And we really need someone to take them into their family. They'd be great family members. So I want to compliment you on how you're reaching out to other rescue groups. And since you're already doing some amazing things, I think it's working within those channels that you already have. So I want you to check this out. So I was out there playing with them, and I got them to do some moves. I think we can load these little videos up right here. If you do what we call a blog, which is video blogging, and I can't imagine that with your personality and with the pups you have in here, you won't go viral, and you won't have people coming from all over town to come to Grenbrier.
That would be a super great thing.
So earlier, I had an idea. So I sent the Dog for Dog volunteers up to the store because I think I know some things that Randy could really use.
Kathy Bissell is here, and I'm excited to hear her ideas to improve the outdoor kennels.
Well, Kathy, it is really great that you're here now.
Well, thanks for having me.
So I've always been an animal lover, and once I started visiting shelters and seeing all the beautiful animals in shelters, I just said I need to do something about it. And that's how I got involved and started the Pet Foundation.
So this is what we're working with. As you can see, it's not a whole lot here.
Some ideas I would do, I'd put up some privacy between the kennels.
Okay.
I like
Maybe
that. I like that.
That would help with some of the shading. But then I think maybe some kind of a gazebo, something on top to allow for some shading
We
possibly.
were kind of thinking the exact same thing. I love where you're going.
Yeah. It sounds like a plan that, I mean, you've got a lot going on in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep working on the business plan, and now you have your hands full, so let's get started.
Let's do it.
Okay, come on.
We've all got our missions. Rob is hanging the drywall. Kathy is starting on the outdoor kennels. And I'm working on finding Briar and Tater Tot a home.
The video is already going viral in the community. And a local family, they want to meet Briar and Tater Tot. What I'm really hoping, though, is that they want to adopt them together because it's so important. Oh, hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good. I'm Rocky. Well, I'll tell you something. These two pups are really a pair. I mean, look at these two. They've really bonded. They've stuck together. Any way you'd consider maybe taking two dogs? I mean, they're small.
I'll have to think of it.
Pretty please.
Oh, I love that Caitlin and Grace want to adopt Briar and Tater Tot. It's just that it scares me because it's more animals in the house.
Well, I love Briar and Tater Tot. They're super cute. They seem like they'd be awesome pets. They're real laid back. They're not so hyper.
We have a dog at home, and he's really lonely, and these two need a home. We thought maybe they could play together and be friends.
I agree. Now you've just got some convincing to do with Mom.
Well, I think we need to go home and discuss it, and just to make sure that we're doing the right thing.
I think I can just kind of stand back on this one and let the daughters work on the mom to really let this come through.
I think that we can convince her to get Briar and Tater Tot to come home with us.
Coming up, we reveal the indoor and outdoor kennel spaces.
Holy cow.
When Save Our Shelter returns. Grenbrier Animal Control Facility, Rocky and I pulled out all the stops to complete a massive renovation.
And Kathy Bissell swooped in to save the day with the outdoor kennels.
So we're almost ready for the reveal. I think it's going to be really amazing because Randy, he loves his animals, and I think he's going to fall in love with the space and what's happened.
Okay, Randy, eyes are closed?
Eyes are closed.
All right, open your eyes.
Holy cow. Look at this, man.
Kathy's plan included putting up a gazebo to provide shading and protection, privacy between the kennels, and adding dog houses.
This was awesome, man.
Glad you like it. I'm really have to say that I'm so proud of what you're doing here at Grenbrier. This is a really fabulous shelter run by you. You're caring, you're loving, you really impressed me. And it's been a real pleasure to come down here and get to know you. And on behalf of Bissell and myself, I'd like to present you with a $10,000 check to help you with this outside. All right, come on.
Somebody's gonna cash this check.
Yeah, that's for you. So, thank you for all the good work you're doing and the people. I'm so excited that Randy was overwhelmed and thrilled about what we did. It just really meant the world to me, and I know that money is going to be put to really good use.
Randy, as you know, we've been working non-stop trying to get the Grenbrier Animal Shelter to top-notch shape. We think we're done. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Rock, I know you're ready.
Let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Yeah?
I'm speechless, man. This is awesome.
Yeah?
That's totally awesome. It's not the same place.
We brought the ceiling down, added drywall and insulation, and installed a brand new heating and cooling system. Now it'll stay cool in the summer and warm in the winter. We power washed the kennels and gave them a fresh coat of paint. And on top of all of that, we created a meet and greet area.
It's like a new place.
Yeah.
Feels like home, doesn't it?
Feels like I'm going into not my place. Somewhere else, you know?
Yeah, get comfortable because this is it.
I've been waiting almost 14 years to get what we have now, and this is a dream come true for me. My favorite part is probably going to be having the heating and air. Yeah.
I know with these unbelievable improvements that is really going to help increase adoptions because now you come in there and you're comfortable and you really get to know the personality of the pet.
So, Randy, as great as all of this is, we have another surprise for you.
Another surprise.
Yeah.
Come on, follow us.
Let's do it.
Right this way. Check this out. So Rob and I noticed that every time you're going into town, you're loading up on supplies, but you're also spending your budget on dog food. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, Rob and I don't think you should have to do that, so we have a little surprise for you. You ready for this?
Ready.
Okay.
Holy cow! Dude! You wasn't kidding, was you?
I wasn't kidding. We loaded up this entire shipping container so that you have all of the dog food that you need.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, guys.
What do you think? Will this be helpful?
More than you'll ever know.
Wow. That's great. That's great. Here's the great thing about this, too. Every time a bag of dog for dog food is sold, a bag is donated to a rescue or shelter.
That is awesome.
So when we swung those doors open on that shipping container, I mean, Randy was so excited. I could just see the relief. Coming up, Caitlin and Grace convinced their mom to come back to the shelter for Briar and Tater Tot. Will it be a double adoption?
Is a huge success.
But we still need to find a home for the dynamic duo, Briar and Tater Tot. Rachel, Caitlin, and Grace are all back to meet with Randy.
Rocky tells me that he may have found a family that will take Briar and Tater Tot, and that's good news.
I'm a little surprised at myself that I agreed to take home 2 little dogs, but Caitlin and Grace just absolutely love the dogs.
So you came back. I think that means that you thought about it and you want to adopt these pups. Am I right?
Yes.
I think this was predestined. Caitlin and Grace saw Briar and Tater Tot, and it was love at first sight. I don't think Mom could say no to that.
So, you ready to do the paperwork?
Yeah.
That looks like a thumbs up to me.
That sounds like an adoption.
All right.
And the best part about it is Briar and Tater Tot, they've been together since they've been here, and now they're going to spend the rest of their lives together in a loving home. Listen, we can't thank you enough, not only for saving 1 life, but for saving 2.
Better believe it.
You know? And we have something for you as a thank you. Our sponsors are just as committed to finding these pets forever homes. So, 1, we want to make sure that we send you home with food that is healthy for them, no corn, wheat, or soy. So, give that to you there. Set it down.
And since you guys have decided to give Briar and Tater Tot a home, our sponsor Bissell has decided to give something to you.
Yeah.
This is the Bissell Spot Bot. Now with the Spot Bot, you can clean any soft surface. Everything from carpet to upholstery, even auto interiors.
Will that be helpful for having some new pets?
Absolutely.
Oh, perfect, perfect. And let me just say that one of the things that made all of this possible was PetSmart Charities. I mean, we were able to accomplish some really big things.
Above and beyond.
That's well deserved.
I'm extremely excited to take Briar and Tater Tot home tonight. I know it probably wasn't easy for my mom to say yes.
I'm really looking forward to taking home the 2 new dogs, and I know that they'll just be sleeping with the girls tonight in their beds.
Coming up, we check in with the family to see how Briar and Tater Tot are settling into their new home. Shelter as strays, and they formed a bond. Luckily, we were able to find a home that wanted to adopt both of them. It's time to see Where Are They Now? Brought to you by PetSmart.
Hey, good to see you again. Thanks for coming down here. I have to know, how are Tater Tot and Briar doing?
Well, they're doing good. They fit right into our family with the guinea pigs and the other dog and cat and frogs.
Well, that's great. So it sounds like one big happy family.
Absolutely.
Well, that is fantastic. Is Briar still doing the trick that I taught her? Will she'll sit up when you give her a treat? Oh.
Good girl.
Oh, good girl. Well, that is really fantastic. Our sponsor, PetSmart, is on a similar mission to get as many pets adopted out as possible. So, I have something special for you. Rose here and I have 2 adoption kits for you because you've saved 2 lives. When you bring in your adoption paperwork for the first time and you show it to a PetSmart associate, you get this adoption kit worth hundreds of dollars of value.
And it has tips for new pet parents to set them up for success.
That's right.
Thank you.
So I'm going to leave you with Rose, and Rob and I are off to the next shelter to lend a hand.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, good seeing you.
It feels really good to be able to have come to the Grenbrier Animal Shelter and effected so much change. When Rocky and I got here, this place was hot and just really uncomfortable for Randy and the animals. But with a little bit of help and a whole lot of sweat, we transformed this place into a really comfortable and effective place for animals to find new homes.
But the icing on the cake is not only did we get 1 dog adopted out, but 2. And that's why we're here, and that's why we do what we do.
Oh yeah, they did. You know, Rocky and Rob, they did an awesome job. I mean, you know, I never dreamed it would be this nice.
And with that, another shelter saved, another mission accomplished.